Yeah, we will be taking a look at Biden's approval rating by state. From the data does come from the website Race to the White House, which is the only website I consider to be relatively accurate in terms of these polls. And some of these states I think you will find surprising. Now, before I go further into this video, be sure to join my Discord server and follow me on Twitter. Those links will be in the pinned comments down in the comment section down below. So yeah, the red color for Republican means disapprove, and the blue color for Democrats means approve. So as you can see right now, according to Race to the White House, Biden has a 54% disapproval rating and a 42% approval rating. Now that is pretty bad, but I don't think that really compares to the map you're about to see on your screen. So for the only state that approves of Biden by a safe margin, meaning 15% or above, the only state is the state of Maryland, with a net approval rating for Biden at 23.1%, and DC probably also approves of Biden by a safe margin. But those are the only areas that approve of Biden by safe margins. Now let's go to the states that disapprove of Biden by safe margins. Now these states are definitely states that you probably aren't really surprised about, that are following up in your screen. Nebraska, they don't have the results by congressional district, so I'm just gonna fill this entire state out. So as you can see right now, these states are all typically what you consider to be safe Republican states, but things are about to get a lot worse for the president. Now for one of these states that are safe for him, in terms of disapprove, not approval rating, is the state of Florida. Now, of course, the margins are in the description down below, but Florida disapproves of the Biden administration by a margin of 20.8%. Obviously, that is a very bad margin for the president. The next state will be the state of Ohio, which disapproves of Biden by 17.8%. This might not be super surprising, but again, this is very bad for the president. The next state, I think you'll find really shocking. The state of Maine actually disapproves of Biden by 13 percentage points. I'm not sure how accurate this is, but that is according to the data. And New Hampshire also disapproves of Biden by a margin of 15.5 points. To make things even worse, Biden is disapproved of by 20% in the state of Minnesota, and 18% is in his birth state of Pennsylvania. And to make things even worse here, Colorado also has a disapproval rating of Joe Biden by a margin of 16.8 points. Although, admittedly, many of the people that disapprove of him are probably progressives that think that Biden is not doing enough for their progressive agenda. And Texas, of course, is a state that is safe in the disapproval column of Joe Biden. Now, I believe I filled in all the states that disapproved of Joe Biden by a safe margin. Oh, I forgot the state of Georgia, but that leaves the Republicans with 273 electoral votes as disapproved by over 15 percentage points. That's why I say that you probably will find this map very shocking. Now, the only two likely states for Joe Biden will be this only couple, I should say, of likely states for Joe Biden, meaning they approve of Biden by 5 to 15 points. Connecticut is the first one of them, in which Biden's approval by 10. New York approves of Biden by 7, according to my data. Delaware, the state that he served as a senator from, approves of Biden by net 7 percentage points. Illinois as well does approve of Biden by net 7 percentage points. Now let's go to the states that are considered likely for the disapproval column, meaning disapprove of Biden for a net margin of 5 to 15 points. And things are going to go even worse for the president, of course, starting with Wisconsin, Michigan, two states that Joe Biden were able to carry in 2020. These states are also considered likely, with margins of 14% disapprove and 11.6% disapprove in the two states. South Carolina surprisingly hasn't been characterized yet. It is only 10.9% disapprove for the president, which isn't nearly as bad as some other states, especially some of the states like Minnesota and Maine are much more Democratic leaning than South Carolina. But again, there are sometimes outliers and surprises, and I don't really believe that Biden's down by 17 in Colorado. North Carolina as well does have a disapproval rating of 14 8.5% for the president. Virginia also has a similar margin of 12 points in disapprove of the president, and even the state of Massachusetts, again, a lot of probably progressives disapprove of Biden. He's down by 7.1% in that solid blue state. And the states of Arizona and Nevada also have 11 and 13% disapproval ratings for the president. Again, very bad for him, but I don't necessarily trust this map that much because Biden is only down by 12 points. Again, 12 points is a pretty bad margin, but this map looks closer to 20 points in a disapproval rating. Now going to the state of New Jersey as well, the state isn't known for its progressive population, but also disapproves of Biden by 7. I don't really trust that, but I'm just gonna go with the data. Now for the lean states for Biden that approves of him, starting with the state of Hawaii. Of course, this is a state that Biden did win by 25 points in 2020. Admittedly, Obama did win it by 40, so it's trending Republican, but it's still gonna approve of Joe Biden. Going to the state of Rhode Island here, he is approved in the state by a margin of 4%. Not much of a surprise there. Going to the state of New Mexico here, it is a state that Biden is approved of by a margin of 2.7%, which is a lean margin. Now going to Oregon and Washington, there's a lot of progressive there, but they do still approve of Biden by margins of 3%. Finally, we'll have 2 states that will go in the tilt column. Starting with Vermont, although there are a lot of progressives there, it's a state that voted for Biden by 30. So based on that, Biden is still approved of by 0.8%. Well, for Colorado, California surprisingly is exactly 50-50, meaning that 48% of respondents approved of Biden and 48% disapproved of Biden. Now, just based on how blue the state is and how I think that they still definitely approve of Biden, I'm just going to put it as still Democratic. But in reality, it is 48-48. In fact, it actually says minus 0% disapprove. So he is technically disapproved of according to this website, but I'm just going to put it in the approved column. So yeah, this is obviously a very unexpected map. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye!